We got Robbie here from Ball Boys, and Robbie's a guy out of Baltimore who has a memorabilia shop collections, and he buys and sells all types of memorabilia. Robbie, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I'm glad you have me here. I'm excited.
You know, you sound excited, and I love your show on Channel 6 from 4 to 5 that's coming on there. You have so many great things in your store. Can you tell us a little bit about your store and what you have there?
Well, probably the best thing that we have in the store right now is a Babe Ruth autograph baseball. And we also have and I've had it for a while, I have the actual banner that hung outside of the arena where Michael Jordan played basketball when he played for the Bulls. We have that banner in the store, hanging in the store. That's one of the coolest things that we have. And everybody comes in, looks at it. And of course, the one thing we don't have is the dirt that Sweet Lou bought on Ball Boys. That's the one thing that we could have sold the most of, that dirt.
I have to ask you this question. That there was a ball sold yesterday at the auction at Babe Ruth Ball, brought $350,000 for that baseball.
Right.
How can people put that kind of money in there? And when you buy a ball like that, how long do you have to sit on to make money with it, or you just buy it because you have too much money, you don't know what to do with your money?
The people who buy a ball like that, you answered it. They're not buying it to sell it. They're buying it to have it, to keep it. They have disposable income, and how many Rolexes and cars and houses can you buy? And they buy things like that because they buy something that no one else has or very few people have, and they're going to keep it. They're not looking to sell it.
I watch your show, and I look at your show, and people ask you to get some types of different memorabilia. What's the toughest thing you had to go buy for somebody to go sell it to them? What's the toughest thing you ever pick up for them?
I think the toughest thing I had to buy was the ring for the lady, the ring for the Notre Dame ring.
I remember that.
I had to go buy it. That was because I wanted to get her something that she would buy, and I knew that if I bought it and she didn't, I was going to own it.
That Notre Dame ring she was giving to her fiancé as a present, right?
Well, she was giving it to her father-in-law who went to Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giving it to her husband to give to the father-in-law.
So now in your store, this is Ball Boys. We got Robbie here, and it's on Channel 6 from 4 to 5, and hopefully they renew your contract. I love your show, by the way.
Thank you.
I think it's a great show. You got great help there, your son and the other two guys there that are with you. In your store, what's your most prized possession that you own that you might never sell?
I think the most prized possession that I have that I'll never sell is a Jackie Robinson signed baseball, and I'll never sell it.
I'm going to tell you something. Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier, thank God.
Exactly.
And baseball's a great game. I always said to myself, if I had to watch one game in life, was it the Super Bowl, Finals in the NBA, I would go to the 7th game of the World Series, hands down.
To me, he was one of the athletes that I will always cherish, and he's second to me, second to Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth to me was the greatest baseball player
I heard you say that on your show. Now, I want to ask you one last question. We'll let you go, Robbie.
Okay.
My guy was Roberto Clemente.
Okay.
And he had 3,000 hits on the nose.
Right.
Didn't have to wait to get to the Hall of Fame.
Right. That's right.
What do you think about Roberto?
Oh, I think Roberto Clemente was awesome. I mean, and I'm glad he got the 3,000 before he passed. He's right there, one of the best baseball players ever. I mean, Clemente absolutely was, no doubt.
I'll give you a little tidbit. I don't know if you know this about Roberto, but on the 29th of September, Tom Seaver's pitching to him. Hits a ground ball up the middle. Nicks Seaver's glove, and they gave him an error that day.
Okay.
The next day, he comes and hits the double off of Matlack for his 3,000 hit on the nose.
Right.
And he dies in the plane crash.
Right.
If that doesn't happen, he's at 2,999. That would have been a crime, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't. The one statistic to me that sets out above all statistics, it's the home run record. Everybody says that Hank Aaron broke the home run record, and I want him to have broken it. But to me, nobody owns a home run record but Babe Ruth. And the reason why is because Hank Aaron, he did break it, but it took him 4,000 more at-bats.
What do you think of Barry Bonds?
I don't think anything of Barry Bonds.
He did it under 8,000.
Yeah, the steroids.
You discount
guys out of it.
Like McGuire and them guys, forget about it, right? I don't blame you there.
That
guy like Ken Griffey Jr., who's clean as a whistle,
Absolutely.
That's a heck of a ball player right there.
He was one of the finest baseball players we've ever seen.
Well, Robbie from Ball Boys, what a great pleasure it is to meet you finally. I was going to come down to your store.
Well, we're here now.
You now, brother.
But
you're here in Baltimore, and you know something? Just you being in this spot right now
made
the convention a better convention.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Robbie.
Robbie.